Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for July 1st to July 15th, 2022. Overall, the monthly readings for all signs seem pretty intense, so I wanted to break things down into the first half and second half of July. This is a general reading for those with Taurus in their birth chart, but cross-watchers are also welcome. Keep in mind that the roles of the individuals and energies identified may be swapped, and that the intensity of the energy or situation may vary. So take whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. In this first column, we see what your intuition has been trying to tell you. You have this card of security, and it's clarified by this Nine of Cups. In the second column, we explore how this message influences your first half of July. You have Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. You also have the Nine of Swords. And in this third column, we find out what can heighten your senses as you enter the second half of July. You have this card of inner peace, and it's clarified by the King of Cups. The way that I have this set out is here in the position of the star. This represents you, and this position where the King of Swords is, this kind of represents what surrounds you. This position with the Two of Wands represents any obstacles to overcome. And here the Five of Wands is representing the outcome. So here with your intuition talking to you about security, it seems with the Nine of Cups, you may have felt a sense of self-confidence and emotionally, connected, a place where your wishes were kind of coming true and fulfilled. With the security card here, it could be that you did have a sense of security, a sense of, doing what was for your best and highest good, and possibly wanting to hold on to that. With the Sandpiper Spirit being playful and the Nine of Swords, it kind of seems that things are shifting to where you may be trying to hold on too tightly and control things. And it's causing a lot of stress and anxiety. And this card of being playful is basically kind of reminding you to, not take things so seriously, or, not try to control certain aspects and be more willing to, look at things that come your way as puzzles to solve, things that are challenging in a positive way. And here, as you go into the second half of July, there's a need for this inner peace, this need for kind of recognizing the qualities that you have, and having a sense of self-acceptance. This clarification with the King of Cups may indicate a sense of being emotionally grounded and steady, and that you will be needing that for July. So here with the star is another card of kind of wishes being fulfilled. It's a sense of hope and balance and clarity. what surrounds you with this King of Swords, this may be adding to the stress that you're having over here. Perhaps this is a significant other or a parent figure or an employer, someone who is very kind of opinionated, tells you the way things should be, very much kind of wants to set up certain structures and rules. And so the obstacle here, it looks like with the Two of Wands, is kind of looking at things, possibly planning for a change of some sort. But in the meantime, really, as you're planning to kind of step out of whatever you're currently in, there seems to be some conflict with the Five of Wands here, and this could be, conflict amongst, people around you, and perhaps that's why the King of Swords is kind of needing to step up here. It could be internal conflict. So do some clarifications here. So let's take a look at the Nine of Cups. You have Nine of Discs. It says culmination. So definitely a sense of confidence, a sense of material security, and happiness. So this could be that you've been in doing really well in a job or in a relationship, but in terms of your material wealth and happiness and a sense of security in those, it seems that has kind of come about. So let's take a look at the Nine of Swords here. You have Ace of Wands, and it says energy here. So here it is a kind of a card of, just not stressing over things and using your energy in a more positive way. If this is, feeling like you need to hold on to this or wanting to make sure you always have it, it could be just kind of like a sense of stress that you're trying to find a solution to a problem that's kind of unsolvable. So here, definitely, it's also a sense of this is interrupting your ability to sleep, and really you have a lot of positive energy, ideas, inspiration, and if you need to kind of start a dream journal or talk to a qualified health professional, then that's something to consider. But the underlying purpose of letting you know like you are secure is so that you don't need to stress. You can be more playful when it comes to your life. And this concept of inner peace and the King of Cups, let's go ahead and clarify that. You have the Hermit. So the Hermit is about life experiences being turned into wisdom. And it may be that, to some degree, it may be that you're feeling a bit alone. And that may be part of this stress. Perhaps like you have things that should make you happy and secure, but there is, you're trying to look for this other person, this King of Cups, but you've been really kind of possibly just going on your own journey and realizing that it's a little bit of a lonely journey. But here it's a sense of having this sense of inner peace is really going to help you be more connected to your emotions and your intuition, so that in the second half of July you can manage things like this this conflict that may be surrounding you, and perhaps be that kind of steady emotionally grounded person where people are going to be drawn to you. So let's take a look at the star here. Actually, I move this up. You have the Three of Discs, or Three of Pentacles, and it says works. So Three of Pentacles is typically about working with others, either individuals or resources, to kind of accomplish something in the material world. So here there is a sense of hope, and there is a sense of, possibly needing to get, be in this place of balance in terms of your physical aspects, your emotional aspects, and a sense of healing something. And with Three of Discs, it may indicate that you need assistance with that and help. So here in your surroundings with the King of Swords, to some degree, this may be also a someone who is an expert, someone that can assist with this situation. And these cards came out, they wanted to come out, so I'm going to use that to clarify the King of Swords. You have Strength, you have Queen of Swords, which is independence, and you have the Princess or Page of Swords, which is curiosity. So here there's a lot of kind of mental process going on that's kind of surrounding you. And this concept of strength is the card of recognizing the different aspects of yourself and accepting them. And once you accept those aspects of yourself, then you'll be in a better position of having confidence, having that inner peace. And when there is something that is out of balance, then you'll be more able to pick up on what those things are for you. So here it is a sense of something in how you process information, talk to yourself, communicate, that really is a source of takes up a lot of your energy. And really there is this underlying message of be playful. So let's take a look at the Two of Wands here to see about this obstacle. You have the Seven of Discs, or Seven of Pentacles, and it says perseverance here. So in this stage of planning to kind of get outside of your comfort zone, to make a change, if you're finding that it's taking some time, or it is not really resulting in the outcome that you were hoping for at this stage, this concept of perseverance is kind of letting you know to just keep going, to just keep planning on that. And in the meantime, recognize this concept of, inner peace, emotional stability. That is a goal there. So let's see with this outcome of the Five of, not Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Let's see what we have. We have Five of Discs. It says destitution on here. So fives are about conflict, chaos. It's almost a sense of things are going to get worse before they get better. And there is going to be a need for you to have this idea of inner peace. And here, recognizing it, this is almost like a limiting mindset with the Five of Discs, because you have the Nine of Discs, you have Three of Discs. There's help that you can have. Basically, you're investing in something, and that is going to be fruitful in the long term. And here with destitution, it's a sense of just almost wanting things to happen right away, and inner conflict about whether or not you still want to do this, or it's worth doing it, maybe thinking you have different priorities. But once you get a sense of, recognizing that whatever's going on is part of your journey, and having this sense of inner peace, really focusing on this aspect of having some balance, and accepting the different aspects of yourself is going to help you as you transition into the second half of July. So I'm going to close off with pulling an oracle card to see which crystal can kind of help you in the first part of July. You have Unakite. My emotions are balanced. I react to others in an objective and loving way. It says, understand the underlying causes of challenges in relationships. Balance the mind and emotions. Good connections with supportive friends and family. So there you have it. Balance, support. And I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective of the first part of July, and we'll see you next time. Take care.